Welcome back to the Mind Talk Show by your host Lynn. I am a mental wellness coach. If you're new here or you're seeing this video for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you're returning, thank you so much for the support. In today's video, I want to talk about anger. And I want to specifically talk about anger in a relationship, effect of anger in a relationship. I want you to think about, when is the last time you got angry today? Is it 10 minutes ago, 2 minutes ago, 3 minutes, 5, 30, 1 hour ago? Maybe you were at work and somebody did something that you did not like, so you got angry. Like for me, I got angry like 15 minutes ago. Yes. And you know what made me angry? I was looking for a certain dress to do this shoot. But you know what? I did not find it where I had put it. So I shouted, ah! That was my reaction. So your reaction to anger matters a lot. How did you react to yours? Did you curse you cursed your boss? Did you curse your workmate? Did you curse your maybe your house manager? What did you do? How did you react? Ever think about that? How did you react to anger? How did you react to that situation? Now, there is this narrative that we usually say, this and that person made me angry. How does someone make you angry? Ebu, tell me. From today, I want you to change that narrative, because there is nobody who makes you angry. You know, anger is self-made. Yes, you heard me. Anger is self-made. It is something that is inside of you. So, in the right senses to tell you that you are the one who causes anger to yourself. You cause anger to yourself. Nobody causes you anger. So I don't want anybody to come and tell me, so and so made me very angry. My boss today made me very angry. My workmate today made me very angry. My child today made me very angry in the morning. There is no one who made you angry. You made yourself angry. So anger is self-made. That is it. The earlier you understand this, the better. Because after knowing that you're the one who causes yourself anger, you will know how to control it. To my own understanding, anger has destroyed a lot of properties. You have heard of people going somewhere. Someone did something bad to people or community, and then people went there. They stormed their mob justice. They destroyed properties. They burnt the house. They beat maybe that person, That is anger. Anger of the highest order. Okay? So anger has destroyed families. Anger has destroyed marriages, because you cannot put up with a person who is very angered. Because sometimes anger can cause people to go physical, to go to beat other people, or physical abuse, So don't take it lightly. If you are angered and if you are used to get angry, try to find out the reason why. Now, anger is not something that happens as per that time. There are those people who have gone through a lot of things. Like nowadays, there is no money, the economy is very bad. So you find people bringing anger from another thing, another place, fixing it in the wrong place. Maybe you are asking something from your partner, and they are so angered, especially money. Especially money, mark my words, especially money. If you ask money from your partner and maybe they don't have, they'll get very angry with you. They'll start thinking of negative things about you. They'll start thinking of things that are not there. Okay? Anger has destroyed marriages. Anger has destroyed partners. Anger has destroyed relationship, friends, You get angered and then you call off a relationship with your partner. You call off a friendship with your friend. So anger is something that we need to deal with. Anger is something that we need to put straight. But remember, if you forget everything that I've said on this video, just remember, anger is self-made. Nobody makes you angry. But whatever they say, whatever they speak, whatever they do is what caused you anger or caused you to be angry, but not them as a person. Unless you tell me someone injected you a serum of anger inside of your blood, that is when I can believe that someone caused you anger. Someone made you angry. Unless someone injected you blood that is carrying anger, that is when you can be angry out of somebody has caused me anger, you know. So I want you to change that narrative of saying someone this and this made me angry, because anger is a self-made thing. How will you know that you have anger? Signs. Number one, you will be angry at all the time. Everything makes you angry. Everything around you makes you angry. And once you are angered, you make the people around you hurt. Because I've told you, anger can be physical. It can go physical. Like you can turn into a toxic person. You can turn into an abusive person. You can turn into anything if you're angered. Because at that moment when you're angered, you don't think straight. You cannot make any decision. You cannot say anything constructive because of the level of anger inside of you. So I wanted, the most important part of this discussion is, how do you cope with anger? Yes, you know yourself. Wewe ni mtu wa hasira, mahasira. Hasira ni hasara. They say that. Okay? Because you will find out, you will lose everything out of anger. You will do things that you did not want. You have ever had people killing their spouses because they were so angered, they did not even think. They just took a knife and they cut them off. And they end their life because of anger. You have ever had people of taking suicide, children taking of suicide because of anger, because of your strict parenting, because of your strictness, your madness as a parent. It has made your child to take suicide because of anger. So anger is something we need to look into. If you are there and you're going through anger, you need to watch out, because it might turn into something else. Okay? But remember, anger is self-made. So there is a way, definitely you can control it. Number one way how to cope with anger is identify that this is a problem. Identify that whatever I'm feeling, whatever emotions I have, whatever that I'm going through, this anger, the type of anger that I'm having is a problem. That is the start of your recovery. Because if you don't recognize, if you don't acknowledge that anger is a problem that you do have, you will not make it. You will not know how to manage it. You will still stay in that anger. You will sink in it. You will swim in it until you do something silly or something big. That is when you will notice, oh my God, I did something bad. Number two, find a way of cooling yourself down. Remember, anger is not something that starts just like that. There has to be a triggering factor. There has to be an argument. There has to be something that has happened that is making you to raise your temper. Yes, there are people who are very hot-tempered. Hot-tempered? Yeah. Their temper is on another level. They have a high temper. Okay, they are temperamental. So these kind of people, you know that you are hot-tempered. So do something about it. Try to calm down your tempers. Because it is through these tempers that you're having, that fire that you're having is what will cause anger. It is what will unleash your anger to people and hurt other people, you know. You will hurt your children because of your anger. You will hurt your wife. You will hurt your husband. And of course, you will hurt your friends and the community at large because of anger. Another thing, before you speak, try to think. Think, my friend. Don't just speak. Try to think before you speak. Internalize what you're going to say. There's a verse that I was taught by one of my friends. She said, anytime you want to speak something, it's a verse in the Bible, by the way. She said to me, just try to figure it out this way. Say, may the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable to you, oh God. Once you speak these words, you will find that whatever you will speak is going to be acceptable. Because you find many people just talking. They don't know what they are talking about. So before you speak out, think. There is a time when anger is too much and you need to walk out. You need to have a time out. You need to refresh. Do it. Because instead of you coming and killing someone because you are angered, is rather you walk out. Have a breather. Have just a minute to breathe in and out. If you are in the office and your boss has done something or said something that you didn't know, like, go to the toilet. Have a breather. Breathe in, out. Breathe in. Exercise the breathing in and out. Exercise. It will help you to cool your tempers. It will help you to cool your anger. Okay? I hope you're following me. Yes, I believe you're following me on this one. Another thing is, deal with your anger. Deal with it as soon as possible. The moment you realize that you are angered, the moment you realize that you have anger, and this anger, by the way, it grows like this. It starts small, and then as tempers rises, you're raising your temper, you're raising your anger as well. So deal with your temper as soon as possible. Deal with your anger. Try to control your anger. Let not your anger define who you are. Because many people just sit there knowing that I'm a bad-tempered person. I am a very bad-tempered. I've ever had most ladies saying, I married a very bad-tempered man. And I know him. Yeah? Now, is it a good thing to have a bad-tempered man? It's not a good thing. Tell them to work on their anger. Because this bad-tempered man will kill you one day out of anger. And remember, when they are doing these things, they usually don't know. They will start knowing when it's too late, when something has happened that is very bad. Another thing, acknowledge that you are upset about some things. Work on them. There are some things that constantly keep you upset. Work on those things. If it's an argument, if it's communication breakdown with your spouse, try to fix it. Because if you don't fix this, anger will control you, I'm telling you. If you reach that point of your temper has risen, you don't have anything, you see things in a different manner, in a different perspective, you will do something silly. And then you will regret later. So work on the tempers before it becomes anger. Okay? Another thing is, try to listen. Work on your listening, Listen to the people who are around you. Because these people, they know you better. Assuming you live with your spouse, listen to them. They have something to say about you. They know you the best. So definitely they know how you start becoming angered. How you take your things, how you think. They know. Listen. Try to listen. Don't be a person who talks. Try to listen to even the way you're feeling. The way you the feelings, the way they rise, the way you're getting hot-tempered, or bad-tempered. Try to listen. Listen to the environment. Listen to the people around you. Listen. Communication. Try to hear other people, what they have to say about it. And you see, when you're listening, you will learn about forgiveness. Remember, forgiveness is divine. You need to forgive other people. If you don't want to land into anger, you have to forgive people. You have to forgive your children. You have to forgive your spouse. You have to forgive your friends. Because if you don't forgive, then you will not make it. Anger will kill you. Anger will control you like nobody's business. Anger will control you, I'm telling you. So you need to know how to work it out. You need to know how to put your things straight. You need to know how you work around that. Okay? Anger. Remember, don't let your anger control you. There are people, if it's, you can also use writing down journal. You can write down anytime you're angered. Write down. Because it's through this that you will learn from it. And let there be no situation that happened to you that you are so angered that you did not learn something from it. Learn something from that anger. Anything that happens to you, learn something. Learn something to build yourself. Learn something so that you can move on. Because if you dwell on anger, you dwell on I'm a bad-tempered person, I'm this and that, you will not move on. You will not know when to stop. You will not, because you don't expect anybody to come and stop anger, to come and stop you from getting angered. Anger will come. You are the only one who can help yourself. You are the only one who can stop anger from controlling you. Remember, you are the only one who is in control of your anger. There is nobody who will come and help you to control your anger. Anger is a bad thing. Anger is self-made. Anger is something that can make things or situations very worse. So if you're out there and you're angered, you have a bad temper, as they say, try to work on it, because it isn't a good thing. It is a mental illness, by the way. You are going through a mental illness. You need to work it out. You need to go see counselors. You need to go see therapists who can help you to put things straight. Okay? Yes. I hope this video helped someone somewhere out there. Try to not to let your anger control you. Yes. Control your anger for better life, because everyone is aspiring to have a good life. Try to put your anger at bay. This is what I had for today. I hope you learned something. Share this video. Subscribe to the YouTube channel from your host. Bye bye.